Extreme cold on Friday, and is this weekend winter storm nudging north? Hey, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tom Walks. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe for the latest weather information. Let's start out talking about the cold because this is intense, and this map is wild. You see the blue here. These are extreme cold warnings that are in effect for the entire states of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and North Dakota. What does this mean? Well, in Milwaukee, this means wind chills on Friday morning will be as low as minus 35 to minus 45. So cold, in fact, that the state's largest school district, Milwaukee Public Schools, has closed on Friday. In fact, we're getting many reports of school closings now, so make sure to follow up with the latest on that for Friday. Now, if you look down to the south, you'll notice winter storm warnings. Those are the pink shaded areas. This is going to be a gigantic winter storm for the southern tier of states. But before we get there, let's switch over to the cold air here real quick, because I want to show you this cold air spilling in on Friday. I mean, this is just really, really cold air, dangerously cold, to the point that frostbite can set in a matter of minutes. So that's going to be over us on Friday. You'll notice it's still cold over the weekend, but you see how we're a little bit warmer. Again, not by much, but we'll be out of the deep, deep freeze, it looks like, by Monday. And then we're still in store for some colder air as we head through the end of the month. I think another shot of cold air coming in late in the month. And then we're seeing some signs, I'll take you all the way into February here, early February, of all that cold air moving out, and we may start to moderate a bit with time. Now let's switch over to the winter storm, because I want to show you here again what some of the models are showing. So this is the GFS, or the American Computer Model, that was initialized at about 6 o'clock this morning Central Time, and you'll notice the ice storm down to the south and the snow as well. I mean, this is a major storm. So this is Saturday right here. And then we go into Sunday, and you see that just nasty storm. And I mean, Atlanta, Georgia, Nashville, Tennessee, Cincinnati, Ohio, and then stretching up into the Northeast Sunday night into Monday morning. Now, this model, let me rewind this a little bit. So I'm going to take you here to Sunday morning, and you'll notice there's a little blob of snow there coming up through Illinois. This model just misses us with the snow down to the south. But I want to take you to another model that we look at here, because this is a little bit more of the short-term data, a little bit higher resolution, if you will. And let's take a look at Saturday night, because you're going to notice that's a little lake effect snow that may try to move in Saturday night. But then what do you notice about Sunday? Watch this. That little batch of snow we saw in Illinois on the other model? Aha. Tries to sneak across the border on Sunday into Sunday night. So if that happens, well, a couple of things. That would obviously bring snow to our area, but let's look at one other criteria here. I'm going to show you, these are surface temperatures and surface winds. What do you notice here? I'm going to stop it right there. Look in this area here around Milwaukee. You have winds out of the northeast. So it's not only generating some lake effect snow on Saturday night, but the potential for lake enhanced snow on Sunday. And this particular model is usually pretty good at resolving some of those lake dynamics and with lake effect snow and things like that. So if the wind does shift around to the northeast, that's going to be critical and completely southern system dependent. So what I mean by that is the area of low pressure down to the south, that big storm, is what's going to shift the winds around for us if they shift around. So if that low does nudge north, as the model is showing, it would shift our wind around to the northeast. It could develop some lake effect snow Saturday night, and then system plus lake effect snow Sunday. That's what we call lake enhanced snow. Now, you saw that other model still going a bit farther south. So this is all going to be storm track dependent. So we may get snow, we may not get snow on Sunday right now, but if it continues to nudge north, and especially if those winds stay out of the northeast, then we may end up seeing a little bit of snow out of that system. So stay tuned for updates. But just to recap once again, bitter cold on Friday. Make sure to stay up to date for the latest on the school closings, and also just be careful in this cold. I mean, this is even cold for us here in Wisconsin, right? This is dangerous cold. So be careful with the cold, and then keep an eye on the forecast as we head into the weekend. We'll be monitoring that storm, but it's a huge winter storm down to the south. It's possible we just might get clipped by a little bit of it.